7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game.
This game underway from the Gunnaby Rickard Recreation Complex between the Adam AA Toros and the Ajax Knights. The face-off right here at center. Ryan McLean will take this opening draw here for the Toros. Wins it against number 8, Justin Shaw. Tried to get up to the loose puck. Flipped into the zone, knocked down and dumped into the corner. Toros putting the first pressure on, back in behind the goal. Up through center, they try for the pass to number 34. Ray Fair is backing up there for the Toros. As Ajax come in there, it's number 8. And over the line, kept in there by number 55. And the check, Toros trying to get it out. It's another hope. First opportunity didn't get out. And it's number 55 that keeps it in there for Ajax. Looking for the first scoring opportunity. He'll put it back in behind the Toros goal. Right in front, slap shot from the line. Number 88, Malcolm. Around the boards it goes. Captain again. By Falcon. Knocked down by Ryan McLean out of front. And the Toros start out with it. Got to get around Lewis. But big collision over there at the Ajax defense. And now it'll be Justin Shaw putting it back in the zone. Putting pressure on there. The Papa Giorgio looking for the backhand shot. There's the first save there in front of the goal by Webster as they stop Papa Giorgio on the first shot of the game. Up there center comes number 91 over the line. He'll dump it back in behind the goal. It is Owen Legg in goal for the Toros. And at the other end, as you saw, it is Webster in net for Ajax. Around the boards it goes. Up there for Tatsula, but he can't get it past Platten. Platten's digging away at it. That's going to roll over there for Papa Giorgio. Turnaround shot. Quick shot. Left pass save there from Legg. As he makes his first save of the game, Owen Legg passes his first test for the big left hand stop at in front of the net. Platten comes in over the line against Tatsula. Hurt. Put the brakes on. Nobody there to keep the puck. Ajax will dump it into the corner. Back in behind the net. Fires it to the other side. Nice play there by number 91. Kristen couldn't do anything with the puck. And now Appleby will clear it away at center. Tapped in from the line. Pass for Jameson was over his stick. They tried for that lead pass for Sam Griffin. It was out of his reach. And Ajax just dumped it back into the Toros corner. Around the boards from Appleby. Up through center for Tassler. Was passing, but he's going to get around Platten. Cole Tassler is in, looking for the shot. Gets stopped there by Webster. Off from the side of the net. Trying to dump it out of the zone. Tapped in there from the line. Dumped back in behind the net. Setting it up in front. Quick shot from the blue line. Is going in wide of the goal. And now Ajax will try and dump it out of the right corner. Tapped in there from the line. Tried to, but Ethan Knight couldn't hold it in. That'll go back down the ice. And we'll get our first icing call of the game. It'll be a face-off that's coming back into the Toros end. And it'll take place off to the left of Owen Legg in the Toros goal. Durand will take the face-off here in the offensive zone for Ajax versus David Storm. Won there by Durand. Got it back to the line. Couldn't get it out though. Digging away at it there on the other side. Nice play by Durand. Durand to the other side to his defensive partner trying to get a shot for a screen. That gets knocked down by the Toros. And Gorham leads it up there through center. Over there for McDonald. Tom McDonald dumps it down the ice and into the corner. Ajax try and pick it up around the board. It'll come around the other side. And now Ajax will get it out of their own end. Slipping pass, right and fair. All the way in here into the corner. Durant's going to try and win that battle. And Tackler is helping him out. Tackler walking out. Right pass stop there from Owen Legg. As Tackler tried to stuff it in from the side. Another quick shot is also stopped there by Legg out of front. And he had a couple of his teammates out in front of the goal as well. But he was still able to make that save out in front of the goal, keeping us at 0-0. Face off. Getting one there by the Toros. Wrapped around the board there from J.P. Houston, trying to get it into the zone. It's battling away at it over there on the other side. Well, Justin Shaw couldn't get it out. There's a shot that's getting knocked down by Houston. He's got to try and win that battle in the corner as the Ajax player took him off his feet. Toros come up with it. Trying to come up through center ice. With a pass, it goes to the other side. Couldn't capitalize on that loose puck. Trying to dig it free out of the corner now. It'll come around the boards, and an opportunity to try and dig it out of the corner. Brian McLean trying to dig it free. Ajax will pick it up. They can't get it out. It gets kept in by Light from the line. Or Hayden Shaw from the line, sorry. Shaw got it down low. That's Justin Shaw trying to walk it out of front. Out of that corner, he's getting double teamed over there. And now it'll come to the other side. Ajax gets the opportunity to clear, gets taken into the board. Big hit over there on the other side by the Toros. Tapped in from the line. Quick shot is going in wide. And now Justin Shaw will be on the other side. Nice play there to keep it in. By Miller Hope, he'll put it back in behind the Toros net, or the Ajax net. And an opportunity to dig that puck free. Justin Shaw will pick it up. Shaw looking at in front. And he sets it back to the line there for Appleby. He got it knocked off his stick. And now Ajax try and dump it away at center. It gets picked up there by Hayden Shaw, who moves it up through center ice. The pass for Sam Griffin was out of his reach, but now will catch up to it after being taken down as it rolls back in behind the net. Opportunity to dump it out of their own end to the other side. Gets knocked down there by Taskula as the Toros put that in there. Papa Giorgio getting around the checker, trying to get in the zone. It's a battle behind the goal. Ajax are trying to get it out. This is the Adam AA Toros taking on Ajax, and we are getting our first penalty of the game. As it is going to go for hooking, and the Toros have to kill off the first penalty, as it will be Papa Giorgio that's going to the box for the Toros. So Ajax have had a couple of opportunities here in the game. Likes to come up with a couple of big saves right in close, and now he's got to deal with the Ajax power play. Durand will take that draw off to the right. That'll get fired all the way down the ice. That'll kill off some time on the Ajax power play. It goes back in behind the net. Ajax trying to work it in there. Gets knocked down at center by Ben Shaw, who fires it back in to the Ajax end. Toros doing a good job in the neutral zone, killing off the penalty to Papa Giorgio. Around the boards it goes, trying to move it back to the line. It'll be there for Ben Shaw, who fires it back in behind the Toros Ajax net. Ajax can't get anything going on their power play so far. Can't even get it out of their own end as the Toros are clogging up the neutral zone and not allowing anything to reach up through center, but now they're going to come up through center now, led by number 55. Liam Count, or Ethan Lake stood him up in the pass of Davis Forum. Tried to get in, he gets tripped up. No penalty on the call, as he was racing after the loose puck. Sliding over there to the other side. They move to back over to the other side. 50 seconds left to go on the penalty to Papa Giorgio. Around the boards it goes for number 21. Trying to lead that puck up through center. He's going to get around the checker in over the neutral zone. Now he gets in. He had a player going to the front of the net, but a nice defensive play to push him wide with J.P. Houston. Turnaround shot. Just missed the left post. Keeping it in there was number 96. He dumps it in behind the goal. Nice play by Falcon. He puts it in around the goal. Can't get it out. An opportunity to fire it to the goal. That's going to get stopped by Lag. There's a rebound sitting there, and it gets pushed wide. Fired on the backhand, high and wide by Kristen. Toros trying to keep it back in behind the goal. Braden Fair couldn't get it out of the zone as it gets kept in Opportunity now for Houston to clear it, and the penalty to Papa Giorgio is over. And he might have been off to the races if the Toros could have got a pass to him, but now JP Houston leads it in. The defenseman leads it in over the line. Houston will put it back in behind the Ajax net. Kept in there from the line by Justin Shaw, but the shot isn't going to make it through. An opportunity to try and battle away at it. It comes there for Ty McDonald, who goes back in behind the net. Toros try and throw it in front with a quick shot. That gets blocked. Nice play by Shaw. Moves it back to the line again. Appleby kept it in the zone. Looking for the shot. There against Webster. And a big stop there from Webster. Knocked down there by the Toros. And shift keeper trying to get it there with Shaw. Justin Shaw getting around the checker. Trying to get it in behind the goal. It gets taken aside by Ajax. And they'll come away at center with a lead pass. And it comes up through the neutral zone. They're trying to start an odd man rush into the zone. Jamison leading it in. He's got number 11 going to the goal, but the pass is broken off nicely on defense. But it will be a Toros penalty coming up here. So it'll be the second power play, I believe, coming up here for Ajax. Looks like a nice defensive play by Justin Shaw, but sometimes the best defensive plays will sometimes even cost you 2 minutes in the penalty box. That's just what happened to Shaw right there. Face off to the right of the goal. Leg still in net here for the Toros. Ajax get their second consecutive power play. 55.4 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Ajax has had the majority of the chances here in the first period, but Leg has come up strong with some big saves, and the Toros even had some chances of their own, but Webster hasn't been a slouch at the Ajax end either. Throwing it out in front. Big opportunity as it was in the feet there. Ben Shaw, and nice play by Owen Leg to recognize where the puck was in the feet there of Ben Shaw and frees it up for another face-off. So we'll get another draw just off to the left, right now. Toros trying to dump it out. And they'll try and start a 2-on-1 short-handed rush as Tassler is joining the rush as well. Quick shot. Nice glove stop there from Webster, denying the short-handed opportunity, keeping us at 0-0. And it'll be a draw staying in the Ajax end. Davis going to take this defensive draw. Wins it. Couldn't get it back to the line. Now he does. The shot there from Liam Calhoun didn't make it through though. Toros still on it. Out front of the net. The pass for Ethan Leg was out of his reach. Leg still trying to dig away at the loose puck in behind the goal. Comes around the other side. Nice play there by Gorham. Gorham's doing everything he can on the other side, trying to keep it in. Now it gets skipped aside. 10 seconds left. Ajax have got to try and hurry if they want to get that last opportunity. And the shot for Kakule isn't going to happen because Ethan Leg came back nicely on defense, but he can't clear it out. So there's another shot high and wide over the goal. And that will be the final opportunity of period number 1. These two clubs will go to the second tied at 0. Recreation Complex was a late start with the referee, one of the referees coming in late, but it was a good first period and well worth the wait. Ajax had a couple of good opportunities along with the Toros as well, but neither club could find the back of the net, so we go to period number 2 tied at 0. And Ajax have had 2 power plays in their favor. Clark will take this opening draw versus Papa Giorgio. Lead pass. That'll be over the stick of Clark, and Houston will dump it in. Nice play to dump it up there from Miller Hope, who tries to chip hit the length of the ice into the corner. Patton can't get it out of the zone. Nice chip pass there. But it is picked up by the Toros and dumped down. And the penalty to Justin Shaw, there's no time on the clock, so we don't know how much time's left on that penalty. Castro doing the work, tried to get it back there for Hope. Quick shot from the left from Houston. Goes wide of the net. Nice play there by Castro. He took his man off the board. Papa Giorgio tried to help him as well. J.P. Houston scoops it up at center. Houston trying to dump it in the zone. He'll take it from center ice and slide it all the way down, back in behind the Ajax net and around the board. Toros cut it off there on the right corner. Trying to dump it out. Led up by number 31 with a chip pass. Clark chasing after it against Braden Fair on the other side. Braden Fair tries to dump it out, and he does. Fire at the length of the ice, and that'll go for icing. Shaw is still in the penalty box, and we're playing 5-on-5, so I'm not really sure what he got the penalty for. So unless that was a 10-minute, the only explanation I can get. Trying to fire it out, captain there from the line. Trying to dump it out of the zone. That'll be Hayden Shaw going out to the loose puck, along with Albert Appleby, taking it behind the goal. Appleby fires it around the other side. It gets kept in there by Ajax, but they couldn't do anything with the puck. Kept in there from the line, and he tries to chip it away from him, but couldn't do so. Toros pick it up. Go for that lead pass through center. Try and dump it in. They've got Sam Griffin going to the goal as well. Griffin couldn't take the pass. And McLean out in front for Sam Griffin. Big stop there from Webster. McLean still has it. Throws it out front for Gorham, but it was out of his reach. Davis Gorham catching up to the loose puck now. Gorham chips it back down low for McLean. Ryan McLean taking away from the checker. Chipped aside as it'll be Ajax starting it out of their own end. 2-on-1 and Jameson. The odds are against him now. 3-on-1 as Gorham makes his way back. Quick shot, left pad stop there from Leg. As Owen Leg can corral his own rebound. Ajax still have it as they go for the wraparound. That didn't make it through. It'll come around the other side and gets kept in by Platten. Platten couldn't do anything with the loose puck, and the Toros will clear it aside up through center. And they'll start it out of their own end into the zone. Led up by Sam Griffin. Can't get it around the checker. Gorham digging at it as well in the corner. Around the board, kept in by Liam Calhoun. Didn't make its way back. Calhoun as Gorham did a good job. Davis Gorham still digging away at the loose puck. Got it free for Sam Griffin. Couldn't shoot it. Nice play by Gorham. Knocked it down. Davis Gorham back down low again for Sam Griffin. Throws it out of front. Big opportunity for McDonald. Try McDonald out of front of that with an opportunity that gets denied by Webster. Kalaka up through center. Coming in the zone. Kalaka taking it to the goal. Nice stop there by Owen Knight right in close versus Kalaka, who used his body to take it in front of the goal and get that big opportunity, and got denied there by Owen Knight in the Toros goal, like he has been all game, coming up with some big stops when the Toros have needed it around the board. Trying to dump it out of the zone. Captain there from the line. Still battling away at it. They can't get it out of their own end. Goes back in behind the net. Braden Fair taking away at the loose puck, trying to get it free out of that scrummage. Kept in there from the line, looking for the shot. It didn't make it through, and the Toros can't clear it. It gets knocked down there. Now picked up by Miller Hope. Miller Hope's in over the line with a nice move. That'll be the first Ajax penalty as Hope got taken down. Still battling away, and it finally gets touched up by number 88. So the Toros, to kick off period number 2, get to go to the power play. Off to the box goes number 21. That will be Brim going to the box for Ajax. And a face-off that's off to the left of the Ajax goal. A big offensive opportunity coming up here for Ryan McLean to win that draw. The scramble draw on Ethan Knight tough tonight. Leg with our loose puck, sending it back to the line. Nice play there by Hayden Shaw to get away from the checker. Shaw took it from the line, now walks in with a backhand and it goes wide. Ethan Leg skips up the loose puck. Leg Spins away from the check, throws it out front. It was out of the reach there of McLean. Kept in there from the line. Back down low, still digging away at it. Trying to dig it free. Sam Griffin is digging away at it as well. Griffin walking out, sends up in front, pick up 2 leaves, trying to stuff it in from the side was Ryan McLean, but no can do as Webster shut the door again. Out in front of the net for the Toros. They're putting on furious pressure here on their power play, trying to break this goose egg here on the scoreboard. We're tied at nothing with 10:19 left to go here in period number 2. Davis Gorham to take this offensive job. Gorham wins it back to the line for bench shot. His shot gets blocked there by Jameson. Pastula picking it up now. Paul Pastula dumps it in the zone. Platten goes back in his own end to scoop it up. Platten around the boards. Can't get it out. Nice play by Pastula to hold it in. He'll take it to the side. Now walk to the center of the ice, but he gets taken off his feet. Back up the other way they come. But the odds are against him. He's going to try and split the D as best he can, but all he could do was just backhand it back in behind the Toros net. To the side, up a to center, Cole Pastula with 40 seconds left on the power play. Takes it to the goal. Stopped by Webster, but he needs a rebound. Sitting there for Ty McDonald to try and poke in, but nobody can poke it into the back of the net as Webster makes a key save on his rebound out in front. Trying to take the offensive draw off to the right of Webster. Houston's looking for the shot. J.P. Houston, a shot from the line that had eyes, and it may be him that opens up the scoring as Houston's shot made its way past Webster, and the Toros have a 1-0 lead on the power play goal. I don't know whether it hit something in front of the net. I don't even know if I got the puck going in as it was focused on Houston's shot from the line. If it didn't get it on the iPad here, we'll get it on the GoPro a little bit later on. Kept in there by McLean, looking to do anything with the puck. Up through center, knocked down by Fair as he fires it in. Toros have a 1-0 lead on the goal, I believe, by J.P. Houston. Firing it back in behind his own net as they're going to try and move it up through center. He'll move it into the zone and over the line. Looking to take the shot. He gets pushed wide. Nice drop pass by Miller Hope. Ryan McLean a shot. That gets blocked. Papa Giorgio looking for the loose puck. Backhand shot is going wide of the goal. Slips off the backhand glass as Hope can't control it. Knee pass for Kakula in over the line. Kakula trying to get around Braden Fair, and he'll push it out in front. Nobody was there to take the pass of the Toros. Pick it off. Miller Hope with a lead pass. Up there for Ethan Legg. Coming in over the line is Miller Hope. Hope. Pass! Max Papagiorgio! He makes a nice move, taking the pass, and then makes his way around Webster and stuffs it into the open goal to make it 2-0 for the Adam AA Toros. What a pass there from Hope, and a nice finish by Papagiorgio as he made his way around Webster to stuff it in from the side of the net. So we enter this period at 0-0, and now the Toros have found their offense with a goal by Houston and now a goal by Papagiorgio. Steppen digging away at the loose puck, trying to find it, dumps it in the zone, gets it past Fork into the corner. Ethan Knight trying to win that battle behind the net. It comes around the boards up through center with a pass to the other side. This has a reach of Kristen trying to catch up to it. Now it's Kristen moving it to the other side. As he moves the pass, Grims, he took that penalty that put the Toros on the board on the goal by J.P. Houston as they move it to the other side. Up through center. That'll be Kristen trying to go with the puck, but he got knocked off his stick. And Justin Shaw is still in the box. He spent the whole second period in the penalty box, I believe, as that one rolls into Owen Lake for a face-off. There's one disadvantage to this Facebook Live. You will not get the scoreboard. That will come after I have the opportunity to edit things afterwards. For Pastula. Knocked down there by number 11, trying to get in the zone. Quick shot, right past stop there from Owen Legg as he kicked it out. Coming around the other side. Knocked down as they try and stuff it in front. That pass over the stick as they try and dump it out of the zone. Back to the line. Another opportunity to try and dig it free there for McLean. Ryan McLean up through center. Will dump it past Platten into the zone. First one there is Castler trying to get to the loose puck. He got taken off his feet. He had some help there from McLean. And Calhoun with the loose puck coming in from the blue line. Calhoun fires it around the other side for Pastula. Pastula goes back to the line of the Toros, moving it around while looking for the opportunity. Out front of the net, and it was tied up. Ryan McLean cut out a one-timer right in front of the goal. Kept in by Calhoun. Tries to float a shot to the net. That gets knocked down by number 11. He'll try and find a lane. He will dump it past Calhoun down the ice. Stockwell, number 23, is chasing after it there for Ajax, but the Toros are able to get it out. This is the Adam AA Toros taking on Ajax, and Ajax are on the board as they walked out in front of the net and were able to stuff in that puck out in front of the goal. So we've got ourselves a 2-1 hockey game after a big goal that Ajax needed. They've had a few opportunities that haven't been able to solve their Owen Legg problem as he's come up with some big shots, but nothing he could do there. The Ajax player just walked right out and was able to stuff it right into the side of the net. So Clark will take this draw, see if this might give Ajax a little bit of momentum or if it might help the Toros turn things up a little bit. Kakula will take this draw at center versus Ethan Legg. Ajax come away with it at center, but it gets taken aside. He's got to get around Lewis, and he does. Miller Hope, and they're looking for the answer for the Ajax goal. Not this time. Clark to the other side for Kakula. Kakula has Braden Fair to beat. He's coming in. Kakula a shot, and that goes high and wide over the goal. Toros try and find that loose puck to dig it free out of the skate area, back in behind the Toros net as they try and dump it out. Paddle over there at the Ajax penalty box as they're trying to dig it free out of the zone. Braden Fair kicks it back in behind the net. Fair picked off, quick shot, and they score! And just like that, the Toros got the 2-0 lead, but Ajax with 2 quick ones, and we are back to a tie game. So So Ajax was good and let that 2-0 lead by the Toros phase them as they came right back with some offense of their own to tie things up at 2 with 4:57 remaining here in the second period. Hayden Shaw will scoop it up in his own end. Goes for the pass for Griffin over his stick. Platten with a late pass for Jamison out of his reach. And that'll come right back into the Toros end. Right back in behind the net. It'll come around the boards there for Brims. Can't get it out. Kept in there by Hayden Shaw with a shot. It tried to get tipped out in front, but it was off the mark. Kept in there again by Castela. He couldn't do anything with the puck, and Ajax started out. Tied here at 2 at the Garnet-B record. The Toros grabbed the first 2 goals in the second period by J.P. Houston. And then it was Max Papageorgiou that made it 2-0, but Ajax came right back with 2 goals in about 3 minutes to tie things up, which is where we stand now at 2-2. Jamison taking away it against Griffin as they try and get it up there for Appleby. In over the line comes Sam Griffin, looking to take the shot, and it's stopped there by Webster, but couldn't corral his rebound. Lucky for him, there was no Toros out in front of the net. Hayden Shaw couldn't keep it in, but he had some help in behind him as it was Sam Griffin that kept it in there for him. Nice play there. Quick shot. Nice catch by Webster as he caught that puck coming in from Castela. Still tied here at 2, and a face-off off to the right of the Ajax goal. 3:35 remains here in the second period. Justin Shaw tried to get to the loose puck along with Miller Hope. Hope taken off his feet. And now the opportunity to go. Stockwell gets it up there for Clark. Clark's in over the line. He's got one man to beat. Throws it out in front. Nobody there to take the pass. Ajax looking to win the battle there in the corner. Toros pick it up. Ajax will fire it aside there for Stockwell. Stockwell to knock away. Here comes an opportunity for Ryan McLean. Shot. Stopped there by Webster with a right pad. And now Ajax fired aside. Miller Hope trying to keep it in the zone. Hope back down low there for Justin Shaw. Out in front again for Miller Hope, trying to find a lane. He's already got an assist in the game. He set up that perfect goal by Max Papageorgiou. Lead pass for Stockwell was out of his reach, but now he'll catch up to it. Stockwell lost the puck before he could get around the check there of McLean. So trying to get it out of their own end as it's stuck back in behind the goal for Ajax, trying to dig it free out of that corner. He's got one man to pass it to back to the line, trying to get it through a screen to hit a Toro right in front. And now Ben Shaw's behind the goal. So a big scramble in behind the net. He got taken off his feet. But he's okay. We'll get another draw here in the Toros end. And unfortunately, due to the time lag on the battery here and the late start, I'm unfortunately not going to be able to get the third period in with my iPad. The third period will be done with the camera. My apologies, but I think I have a way that is going to fix this in the coming future. So I hope this live broadcast did very well. Quick shot on the front, hit the side of the net. And I want to thank everybody who joined in on it. And if you want to see the full game, you will see the full game on YouTube when I'm able to edit it. Once again, we will not be able to reach the third period on the live because the battery's running low on the iPad, and unfortunately I don't have a charger with me. My apologies on that. But learn from mistakes, and it will be corrected in the near future. Up through center for Clark as we've reached the last minute of play of the second period. In over the line comes Takala. He can't take the shot as they try and dump it out of the zone. Up through center they come. In over the line. Looking to take the shot. He'll fire it to the goal. Ethan Legg overskated the puck. Captured there by Appleby. Down there for Legg again. Trying to throw it out. They've got Tesla on his own. Walking out. He tried to put it in. That might have hit the knob of the stick of the Ajax goaltender Webster. What a stop there from Webster as he came up with a big save. Toros trying to dig it out at center. 18 seconds left to go here. And like I said, we will have to finish our live broadcast here after the second period because of the dead battery. My apologies on that. That will not happen in the near future. The third period will be done via the video camera. So if you want to see the full game, you can see the full game tomorrow when the editing is done. Thank you again for watching this first time live for MJ Broadcasting.
So now we get set to start period number 3. Had the excitement of the live action here tonight. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish that on the live because of the dead battery, but as I mentioned on the live video, that will be corrected in the near future if that live video really turns out to be a thing in the future. Trying to dump it in the zone. Toros will fire to the other side. Looking to dump it up in the zone. Coming around the other side there for the Toros as they try and dump it out. Coming around the other side. It'll come around and get kept in there by Hayden Shaw from the blue line. Shaw's shot is going to go in wide of the net. Hop over the boards. Over there for Appleby with a shot. Blocks a stop there from Webster back in behind the net. As Ajax has started out of their own end. Led out by number 23 in over the line. Stockwell rolling it in. Stopped there by Legg, who will freeze it. And it'll be a face-off that's off to the left of the goal. Up through center comes Cole Tassila. Trying to get around Platten. Tassila takes it in the zone. Pushed into the corner there by Platten though. Toros trying to dig that puck free out. Opportunity to turn around there with Tassila. He had to knock off the stick. And back up the come the other way. Led him by Takala. He'll backhand it behind the net. Comes around the other side as it gets knocked down there, and the Toros try and fire it out. Sam Griffin to the other side. He's going to scoop it up. Griffin trying to go away with the loose puck. Kicking off the feet, and Ajax come up with a loose puck again. In over the line. Looking for the shot. Stopped there by Legg, and he'll freeze the rebound out in front. He just kicked off period number 3. We're tied here at 2. In comes Ty McDonald. McDonald trying to get around the checker. He gets pushed wide. He'll still walk it to the goal, but his shot is going in wide of the net. Still in there. Backhand shot. Can't make it through. Toros digging away at it. Ty McDonald in front of the goal, but another big stop by Webster out in front. McDonald's had a few opportunities right in close, and Webster's had his numbers so far out in front of the net. Ty McDonald might be one who's due before the end of this game. Definitely had the opportunities. Braden Fair trying to catch up to the loose puck. Fired off the boards past Kristen. Ethan Legg picks it up. Legg will dump it into the corner. Back in behind the Ajax net. It goes. Coming around the boards. It'll try to get kept into the other side. Skating it away up through center. Gorham trying to hold them off. And now Ajax will come up through center right to the lead pass. It's Kristen, knocked up his stick, and Ethan Legg tries to battle away at it as well. Over to the other side, pass picked off there by Miller Hope, as he moves it over there for Gorham again. Davis Gorham picked up the loose puck. Can't go anywhere the puck though as it comes around the other side. Number 21 was pressured on there by the Toros as they can't dump it out. Here comes Kristen. Kristen from center. In over the line. Will dump it the length of the ice. Back in behind the Toros net, but it's picked up by Appleby. Appleby's pass for Papa Giorgio leads it up. Max Papa Giorgio in over the line. Will push it wide back in behind the goal. He's the one that made it 2-0 for the Toros before Ajax finally had the 2-goal barrage in a couple minutes to tie things at 2. Goes back in behind the net. It will not have enough to roll for icing. Toros pick it up. Appleby up there for McLean. Ryan McLean had a man to beat. Couldn't beat him. Kept in by Appleby. Papa Giorgio couldn't stay with the puck. Appleby to the other side for hidden shot. Banned on that clearing attempt. Still got it up there for Miller Hope. Hope coming in over the line. Looking to take the shot. It's going to go in wide of the net. Come around the boards. It gets kept in there from the blue line. Slap back in behind the Ajax net. And again kept in there from the line. This time by Liam Calhoun. And Calhoun fires it back behind the net. It'll come around the other side. Calhoun trying to keep it in there again. Calhoun sends it to the goal. Gets knocked down by Ajax. Nice play by Ben Shaw, but he gets blocked. Here comes an opportunity to lead it in. And all that Zakovic could do is put it behind the goal. Stockwell is able to get it there for Zakovic, but he gets knocked down. Toros scoop it up, led by Miller Hope. Hope's in over the blue line. He's going up there with Papa Giorgio. Miller Hope, these two connected for a beauty goal in the second period. This time Hope gets taken off his feet before he can make the pass over there for Papa Giorgio. To the other side there for number 55, Clark. Clark's in over the line, looking for the pass through center ice. Picked up by Cole Pastula. Pastula's in over the line, trying for the shot. It bounces in, and Webster is able to control the bouncing puck. They shot the top to the left. Toros win that quick draw, but the fires wide of the net by Justin Shaw. Around the boards it goes to the Toros, trying to dump it down low. Coming around the boards, trying to dig that puck free out of the corner and set up Sam Griffin, but it is Ajax that can't clear it. Nice play by JP Houston. I believe he had the first goal for the Toros in the second period. Clark leading it in with Durant, and Kakula joining as well. Durant shot. Nice stop there by Legg. He had to look behind him, but Owen Legg just came up with one of his key stops of the game, and it was off Durant right in close. So we'll get another draw now off to the left of Legg. Big hit in the corner, and that'll cost a penalty. It's going to go to Ethan Legg, as I believe he took Durant down right here in front of us. And I don't think he's made his way back to his feet yet, so that will be a penalty coming up here to the Toros to Ethan Legg. It was Falcon that was the injured player, and as mentioned, it's Legg that goes to the box for the 2 minutes. So Ajax get the opportunity to get their first lead of the game now, with Clark taking the draw. Won it back to the line for Bourque, knocked off his stick, and the Toros dump it down. Nice play there by Ty McDonald. Rolls it right in on net to Webster to steer it aside. And Ajax try and find a lane to dump it out. It's deeper into the zone, back in behind the net, as Platten tried to get rid of it. Toros in there short-handed, coming around the boards. They'll look for that lead pass, and they'll find Kristen with a shot. And they score! It bounced in past Legg. It was a bouncing shot that went through the 5-hole, and Kristen picks up his goal to make it 3-2 Toros. So it's 3-2 Ajax now on the goal by Kristen with that shot. It was just a bouncer that made its way through the legs of Owen Legg. One I'm sure he'd want to have back, but he's come up with some key saves, so can't stop them all in the net. And I think it might have taken a bad bounce at the last second in between his legs Platten, or Kirsten, who's got the game winner now. Brem, looking for the loose puck. Brem will put it back behind the goal. Ajax trying to find a man out in front. Will take it behind the goal. Coming around the other side. Up through center comes Miller Hope through center ice. Hope with a pass for Papa Giorgio out of his reach as he tries to catch up to it. Goes back around the boards for Platten. He'll leave it behind the net as Ajax will start it out of their own end with a lead pass for Kirsten over his stick and picking aside there by the Toros. They try and win that battle. Goes back in behind the net around the boards. Miller Hope trying to keep it in the zone. Took his man off the puck area as it comes to the other side, kept in there by Albert Appleby, who dumps it into the corner. Up through center comes Stockwell, along with number 87, and that is Jamison. Toros pick it up. Castle looking for the shot, couldn't shoot it. He had to get forced wide. Back to the line. Ben Shaw with it, throws it to the goal. Nobody there to tip it, but the Toros still trying to pick it up through maze of players, but it gets cleared aside. Rolling down the ice for Calhoun. Liam Calhoun from his own zone. He'll start it as he starts it out of his own end with a pass. Tape to Kotasma over his stick. And a backhand aside. Past Ben Shaw into the corner. Shaw around the boards over Tasma. Steffen trying to catch up to it. Couldn't do it. Nice play off the back end boards as Ajax pick it off, moving it around well, trying to find the lane through center ice. Durand. He had a perfect opportunity before Kirsten gave Ajax a lead, and that one he fires wide. Out in front, and a big stop out in front of the goal. It looks like Kakula might have put that one in, but Owen Legg comes up with the stop. It's off to the left. Kakula couldn't shoot the puck as Ethan Legg tipped it past Lewis. They try and catch up to the loose puck there in the corner. Davis Gorham digging away at it. That goes past the checker and down the ice. JP Houston from his own zone. Houston will try for that late pass for Gorham. Trying to catch up to it, couldn't do it as it comes around the corner. This will be an Ajax opportunity, but JP Houston held him up to start. Here comes Clark. Slapper, stopped there by Legg, and he'll have to control his own rebound. A face off, it's off to the right of the goal. Trying to dump it out there is Miller Hope. Hope battling away at it. It comes free here for Ajax, trying to shoot the puck. Thrown to the goal, it goes wide. Knocked down by Kirsten. Kirsten tried to put it in the zone, kept in there by number 98. Looking for the shot, he'll flutter it in wide. Hayden Shaw looks for it. Couldn't shoot it. Falcon will fire it back in behind the net. Opportunity to try and throw it out front. Instead, he'll drop it back to the line. Quick shot. Kirsten a shot. Tipped wide of the net. Kept in there from the blue line there by Falcon, who puts it back in behind the net. And it'll be Clark trying to fire it around the boards. Quick shot. Right pad save. As Owen Legg came up huge with a cat-like right pad save. Up through center comes Shaw. Hayden Shaw starts it from his own end. We'll dump it up there for Papa Giorgio, trying to get around the checker. Papa Giorgio got bumped out the puck as he tried to throw it out in front there. It got picked off, but the Toros still have it. Miller Hope was sitting all on his lonesome. Just couldn't get a pass out to him, or he could have had a big one-timer opportunity. 4:42 left to go here in the third. Kept in there through the line. Still a little bit of time left for the Toros. They trail this one 3-2. A lead they had 2-0 at one point in the second period, but Ajax with two quick ones tied things at 2, and then a power play goal by Kirsten gave Ajax the lead. Digging away at it, it's Stockwell in the zone. Kept in the zone, quick shot. Davis Gorham's going to try and catch it in the corner. Move it back to the line, it gets picked off. Back comes Ajax the other way. They flip it past Calhoun. Back in behind the net. 4 minutes exactly left to go. Stockwell digging away at it. Went a long while without a whistle here at the Garnet B. Rickard. And it was a while to get started as well, as we only had one referee to kick things off. And we had to wait about 10 or 15 minutes before we could get the game underway. Face off to the left of the goal. One there, and Braden Fair tried to chip it out. Kept in by Platten. Platten will fire it down low for Jamison, as Stockwell tried to help out as well. Stockwell's tied up there with Gorham, and Jamison's trying to help. Jumped off the boards. Platten will go back in his own end to scoop it up, come around the boards, and Sam Giffen will be on the other side to cut that off. Gorham throwing it to the net, it gets knocked down. Giffen again will throw it to the goal. Knocked down and picked up by Ajax, but it looks like we're going to get a penalty coming up here for cross-checking, and it'll be Ajax, so the Toros get the opportunity. Opportunity knocks for the tying goal, as off to the box, I believe, is Platten, number 10 for Ajax. Face off coming off to the left. One there by McLean, or Shaw, sorry. JP Houston, shot! Going wide. He already tried once with that shot. He locked out in the first period, not this time. JP Houston will scoop it up at center. Houston, from his own zone, he'll start it. Late pass, knocked down by Kirsten. But Ethan Legg has it. Ethan Legg will dump it the length of the ice, back in behind the goal. Legg still trying to catch up to it. Battling away at it is Justin Shaw behind the goal, trying to get it free. Toros dump it out. Nice play there by Clark. Couldn't clear it, but he has an opportunity now, and that one gets cleared aside. Right under the tape of JP Houston though. JP Houston's in the zone, trying to lead the rush. He got hooked up, couldn't do anything with the puck. Still tried to bang it out of front, but it got stopped there by Webster. Braden Fair tried to keep it in. He got some help from Miller Hope. Fair's shot is going in wide. Coming off the back end boards for Justin Shaw, but he couldn't do anything with the puck. Nice play by Houston, kept it in. Shot! Bounced in, kicked aside by Webster. We had 2 minutes left to go. 50 seconds left on the penalty to Platten. Fair's shot is going wide. Toros try and keep it in there as they try and do everything they can to dig that puck free, and they do. Over to the other side. Opportunity to fire it off the side of the net. Toros still digging away at the loose puck. Still with 25 seconds left to go on their power play. Wrap around out of front, nobody there to take the pass. A black sweater picks it off and uses the glass to dump it down. Rolling it all the way in. Not going to reach Legg in the goal, but 15 seconds left on the penalty of Platten. The Toros actually have an unbeaten streak on the line too. They've had a few wins and a tie mixed in there as well. Their last tie was on Sunday when they tied Peterborough. But that streak is looking them dead in the face right now. Down 3-2. We'll see if they can come up with another miracle to tie things up. Can Kotasila do it? Off to the bench goes Legg. Throwing it out of front. They can't convert on the pass. Ajax. Quick shot from Appleby is fluttered in wide. Last minute of play. Toros pick it up. Back to the line. Throwing everything they can at the goal. Hayden Shaw with a nice move. Finally knocked off the stick and cleared aside at center. Ajax get the opportunity to skate it aside and dump it down. Will this go for icing? Yes, it will. It comes back into the Ajax end. Face off. Off to the right of the goal. Trying to dump it out of the zone. Cleared off the stick there of Houston down the ice. Back goes Hayden Shaw and it goes for icing. Face off, it's coming off to the right. Quick shot. Can't get it through. Rebound. Still battling away at third in front of the goal. Toros can't convert. 10 seconds left. Fired out. Kept in there from the line. They've got to get one more shot through to the net. Can't do it. And Ajax are going to come from behind and win this one over the Toros 3-2. Toros had this one 2-0 at one point before Ajax came back with two quick ones before the end of the second. And then they scored the only goal of the third on a power play goal by Kirsten, ending the Adam AA Toros streak. They'll look for another one in the next game they play. It's going to be a busy one on Friday when I have the minor Adam AAA Toros and the Adam AAA Toros back to back. It'll be another busy weekend for MJ Broadcasting. I want to thank you for sticking with me, especially during the live broadcast. It's definitely something that we are going to do in the future if it becomes one of the better features. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.